go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to Today, brought to you by Boss Shot Shells. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver. Boss has a new copper out, so check them out at bosshotshells.com. Get you some goose and duck loads for the season. Okay, today is my day. It is September the 27th.
September the 30th.
September 30th. I'm way off on my day. September 30th. And my person that was born today is an American novelist, screenwriter, playwright, and actor. He was born in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1905. Or two. His mom was born in, I'm sorry. He screwed this all up. Anyways, he was born in New Orleans. He was raised in New Orleans. His neighbor was also a famous author. Her name was Harper Lee.
From Harper Books?
Nope.
No?
She wrote a book called To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, I'm not going to know.
And Dill, who is the character in To Kill a Mockingbird, is basically this guy. It was all about him, basically.
Yeah, I don't know.
This kid was a lonely kid, taught himself to read and write before he entered his first year of school. He was often seen at age 5 carrying his dictionary and notepad and began writing fiction at age 11.
Orson Welles.
Nope. He was given the name Bulldog around his age.
I don't know.
A gentleman was friends with Harper Lee. He had a book called Other Voices, Other Rooms. He won a Pulitzer Prize.
A lot of people have done that.
Wrote a book called Cold Blood.
Oscar Wilde.
No.
Don't know.
Wrote a book called Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah, I don't know the author of Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Truman Capote.
Capote. Oh, okay. I know Capote.
Now, this is really an interesting deal. Him and Harper Lee were good friends. She's the girl that wrote To Kill a Mockingbird. But when they were kids, they used to they lived in a small town in Alabama. Her dad was a lawyer, and she and Truman, we used to go to trials at the time as children. Instead of going to the movies, they would go to trials and listen in on stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyway, she wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, and he wrote his stuff. But interesting, in the 40s, Capote wrote a novel set in New York City about the summer romance of socialite and a parking lot attendant. Capote later claimed to have destroyed the manuscript of this novel, but 20 years after his death in 2004, it came to light that the manuscript had been retrieved from the trash back in 1950 by a house sitter after an apparent apartment formerly occupied by Capote. The novel was published in 2006 by Random House under the title Summer Crossing. As of 2013, the film rights to Summer Crossing had been purchased by Scarlett Johansson. So probably another one of his movies. He was a very famous author, hanging out with Andy Warhol. Mm-hmm. He was gay. Mm-hmm. He had a live-in lover, live-in husband kind of deal. Then he had lovers on the side, but he was really good. He gave a lot of money back to charity, but Truman Capote was my famous person from this day. Now, my event that took place today was the first animated movie to go on TV as a sitcom.
Simpsons.
Nope. Way before The Simpsons.
Is it a Looney Tunes?
It was on 6 seasons.
Looney Tunes?
No. Things still, people, you can hear something from that series and you'll go, oh, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I just don't want to tell it to you yet because it would be too easy.
What year?
1960.
Rick and Morty. I don't know.
Who?
Rick and Morty.
No. If you heard the tune Yabba Dabba Doo, what would you say?
I said Looney Tunes.
Huh?
I said Looney Tunes.
Yabba Dabba Doo's the
Flintstones?
Flintstones. Yeah, I said the Looney Tunes. They have a damn thing to do with it. Hanna Barbera. Barbera. Hanna-Barbera. The Flintstones, an American animated sitcom produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions, which takes place in a romanticized Stone Age setting and follows the family, the Flintstones, and their next door neighbors, the Rubbles. It was originally broadcast on ABC from September 30th, 1960 to April 1st, 66, and was the first animated series with the primetime slot on television.
Wow.
So anyways, the Flintstones. It was a really good, it could come on today. It's timeless.
Probably followed by the Jetsons.
I would have guessed the Jetsons were probably next because I think they were spinoffs, and then we got into all that other stuff. Now, my person that was born today, or died today, whatever I'm doing death today. He died today. You should be all about this guy. Oh yeah, you are a big fan.
I should be, or I am.
You are, because it goes hand in hand with something you really enjoy. Okay.
Okay.
He is the father of the most famous clan of girls in the world.
Is it a Kardashian?
Why would you be close to a Kardashian? Because you love O.J. Simpson.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Robert Kardashian.
Died today?
Yep, he died today. He was diagnosed with esophageal cancer in July of 2003. He died 2 months later.
Wow.
He was married to his first wife. They got divorced, and he ended up shacking up with a stewardess he met named, what's her name? Kris
Kardashian.
Yep.
Jenner. Don't know now.
Who later they got divorced, and she became Kris Jenner. Now, this is really interesting. Did you know he was O.J. Simpson's best man in Nicole Simpson's wedding, his wedding to Nicole?
I didn't know that, but I knew they were close.
Yes, he had retired and had dropped his license. And then when O.J. got in trouble, he went and got his license reinstated so he could be a kind of a liaison between the attorneys and O.J. He did say in an interview later on in his life that he was really starting to have trouble with the blood stuff.
I don't see how you couldn't.
That he really believed that for a long time that O.J. was innocent. But then as he got older and listened to more of the stuff, he really had a lot of doubts about that. And O.J. and him were no longer speaking. Anyways, Kardashian dated Priscilla Presley. The pair met through Kardashian's older brother, Tom Kardashian, who was dating Joan Esposito, the former wife of Joe Esposito, the road manager for Elvis. On an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, his daughter Kim stated that the two were briefly engaged. Kardashian married former flight attendant Kris Kardashian. They had 4 children together: Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and son Rob. Kardashian filed for divorce in 1990 due to his wife's infidelity, because O.J. is the father of one of the kids, maybe. The divorce was finalized in March of 91, but they remained friends until the death. Shortly after separating from his first wife, Kardashian became engaged to Denise Shakur Haliki, his third cousin, and the widow of former movie producer H.B. Haliki.
Gracious.
In 1998, Kardashian married Jane Ashley. However, the marriage ended in an annulment. Ashley later claimed frequent upset and turmoil related to Kardashian's ex-wife, Kris. I could damn sure see that, where that would happen. Anyways, he married a lady a couple months before he died after he had been, right before he died after he had been diagnosed with esophagus cancer. But my person who died today is Robert Kardashian, who is the father of Kim Kardashian, who I think is absolutely a beautiful lady. Just like putting a hot dog through a hallway, though. She is a good-looking lady. Anyways, you don't think she's pretty?
Not really.
I do. I think she's a real pretty lady. Anyways, and that's my today on September 30th. Hot damn, tomorrow's October.
There you go. All right.
Thanks for listening to us. God bless. Peace.
Goodbye.